it. If you want it, it's rocking the world. This is free shipping. This is 30-day return policy. This is the famous LegXercise. When it first came on the market, first came to Q, it was flat and relatively flat and moved up and down, right? It didn't move in an elliptical motion like you're seeing here. Well, now this is the LegXercise Ellipse. And the ellipse is like elliptical, moving in an elliptical motion. Yet you can feel it when it's going, but the difference between this and another item, right, that is not controlled like this one's controlled, as I turn this one on,
Point it right
this
at.
is now moving for me.
Yeah, this is giving you a greater range of motion, where our LegXercise Pro is more of like a pedal that sort of shuffles top, front and back. This is the Ellipse. Now the Ellipse is more of an elliptical movement, and it has 3 speeds, and it goes in reverse and forward. And this is powered, so you will use this plugged in, but if you chose not to use it with power and you wanted to manually do it, you could. So it really is an extremely versatile piece of exercise equipment for people who need blood flow into the legs. You need increased circulation, but yet you're not necessarily sure you can get up and walk around, or you don't want a parent or grandparent walking outside in the rain, in the snow, in the dark, in the cold. Maybe it's not a safe place to walk. Maybe they have cognitive issues and they might have memory issues, balance issues. This is for anybody who wants to sit in their house and press a button and let the movement happen.
And let the movement happen. So I've got the remote control. I can turn it on, I can turn it off really simply, really quickly. And when you do turn it on, here's my remote. I'll put my feet on it. I'll turn it on to 1, 2, or 3. It starts the movement for me. Now it'll monitor how far I'm going, 9, 10, 11. So you kind of got your little goals here. But here's what I want to hear. I want to hear from you. 1-800-395-1601. Do you have the original LegXercise? Do you have the LegXercise Ellipse? We'd love to hear from you, and let us know why you picked it up. Why are you using it? Are you someone, just had a surgery? You're of a certain age. Whatever's going on where you're not running outside, you're not doing big squats, you're not CrossFit training, but you need to get some movement, or you've been told by your doctor to get some movement. So in that, we'd love to hear from you. Please call us. But in getting some of that movement, if it's moving for me, then what is it doing for me, Denise?
It's helping improve your circulation, and it's also keeping the knees and the ankles in a very comfortable position for movement. You know, we know that exercise can help things like mobility. It can definitely increase your circulation. So when you talk about just general, generic fitness claims, we're talking these can help you with things like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, all good for you. But if you are at that person that you're not going to join a gym, you're not going to pay a membership, you're not going to get up and go out, you can sit in the comfort of your own home, your favorite chair, your recliner, a bed if your feet will hit this, and let this do the work for you. As you see, it's doing the movements. And listen to this, you guys. In 1 hour on level number 1, you will do the equivalent of 6,300 steps. In 1 hour on level 2, you will do the equivalent of 8,400 steps.
Oh, that's just great. Say that again, please.
In 1 hour on level 2, 8,400 steps. But listen to this one. Level 3, in 1 hour, 9,900 steps.
So you got almost 10,000 steps in an hour.
In an hour,
And by the
just
way, it's helping you along the way. I know someone very close to me. I'm not going to name names here, but is challenged with what's called diabetic neuropathy. So it's not going to cure your diabetes. I'm not making claims like that. But that person has trouble feeling their feet. You know what that's about, right?
Yeah, I sure do.
So walking is a challenge, right? Even being on a bike can be a challenge. So this is a godsend for people like that, right? Because you are getting circulation. Circulation is extraordinarily important. It's unbelievably important. Can I tell you what happened to me 2 nights ago? This has nothing to do with this product. You ever sleep on your hand?
And it goes numb?
And it goes numb.
Completely.
And your shoulder, and you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, I can't move my hand. I cannot feel anything in my, what is going on? Why? Why is that?
Well, because you cut off the circulation.
I cut off the circulation.
I'm
like, what is going on? All right. Guess what? Circulation matters. Your blood flow matters.
It really does.
And for people as we age, the lower extremities, right?
For sure.
The heart is a long ways away from your feet. Right? So guess what? Keep that blood flow going, everybody. This is what price to pay. It's normally $249. What price to pay? This is called Wellness Wednesday. It's not called Beauty Less Wrinkle with Rick Wednesday, right? Not with me, right? But what this is about wellness, and circulation is a massive, massive part of that. Not lose 50 pounds in the next week, Wednesday, but this is an important piece of equipment that can come into your home and that could really help a lot of people out.
For sure, it's movement. And let me tell you, as a ex-group exercise instructor, I taught for maybe 15, 20 years in a health club, all kinds of things with high impact to yin yoga, the most gentle thing you can do for your body. This is not a huge thousands of dollars piece of equipment that you cannot move once it's in your room. How about, do you have the space for something that big? This is small, it's lightweight, it weighs 16 pounds. Assembly's a breeze, there are 6 screws that you'll put in place. You will use 2 AAA batteries for the remote, and I can't say this enough, this remote is magnetized to live right under the handle, which is amazing because me at my age, I lose my glasses, I lose my cell phone several times a day. So I love that that has a little place to live. But it's just easy. It's not going to be in the way, not going to be cumbersome, not too expensive, not too much money, and you can do it as often as you like throughout the day.
Wait a minute. I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm throwing you a curveball.
Throw it.
Can I use it as an elliptical when it's off?
Yes, absolutely. So if, as Rick's saying, if you wanted to take this maybe outside somewhere and you don't have any electric,
if you
don't
want
have
to use this as an elliptical, everybody, heads up.
Anywhere.
If you want to use this as an elliptical without the power on, you can do that.
Absolutely.
You can do that for 5 payments of $40. Forward, backward, you can do that. But if you need a little bit of extra help, guess what? Then you put it on one. And you got a little bit of extra help while you're doing it. Now I just got a little bit of movement. I'm pushing myself a little bit, but if you want a little more, put it on 2, put on 3, and an hour later, you got almost 10,000 steps.
It's crazy.
It's keeping track right now. Brilliant idea. I think it's a wonderful idea. My dad was diabetic in the latter years of his life. I remember my mom when she was in assisted living, in a nursing home. You don't get around as much. You just don't. And you're sitting a lot.
Rick,
you are sitting a lot. What if you are at home right now, at your desk, in your favorite chair? Guess what? You have an elliptical at your leisure. So bring it home, try it out. This is the ultimate 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. That's what we do. We've been doing that for a long time on QVC, almost 40 years. You can bring it home, try it. The shipping and handling is free. Think about products that can really impact your life. Think about it. Beauty products, yes. Cooking products, yes. Great food, yeah. But this is something that truly hits home for a lot of people, Denise.
For sure, and it's effortless. And I'll tell you, growing up through high school and college, I worked as a nurse's aide, and we had to get, of course, our patients up and changed and fed, and ambulate, walking was the last thing on the list. If you know that person or you are that person who needs to walk more, but you just simply can't get up and do it on your own, because of many things. Maybe it is balance. Maybe you have a weak leg that goes, off from time to time. Maybe it's a cognitive issue. Maybe you get short of breath. This is something that all you're doing is sitting. What you already would do at home, just put your feet on this. If you put this farther away from your body, you're going to recruit a little more muscles because you're working them a longer period of time. Put it a little closer, you can work the quads a little more differently. If you sit up as opposed to sitting back, you're now engaging your core. And I have these lovely quarter-pound weights that Fiona was bringing to you earlier. You put these on your arms and now you've got a total body workout, and I haven't left my house. I'm sitting on my favorite chair watching TV. I could even be Zooming or doing computer work. I'm not impacting and bouncing, so the person on the other end of the screen doesn't say, what in the world is she doing? I'm not out of breath, but I'm moving and I'm doing very beneficial things for my body.
Back at the lowest price we have offered. Lowest price we've offered in the last minute. There's one color, right? Just one color. No polka dot. No chartreuse, no, just one great color. Come on in. So in the last minute, if you want to go just as an elliptical and power it up by yourself, you can. Use the remote. There's 3 levels to keep you going. And you know what? How'd you like to get your 10,000 steps in an hour and have the LegXercise help you out with that? At 47100. Go to QVC.com at the end of the show. Check out the Apple Watch offer. Check out that Tommy Copper lower back. I love that tank.
Oh, it's
and
great.
last 40 seconds, all you, Denise.
Oh, you know what? This is for circulation, for people who need that improved circulation in the legs. Maybe you're not going to get up and go for that walk, but you know you need the benefits of it. You've been told maybe by your doctor or family you need to do it.
Yeah.
But you're a son, daughter, you don't want to worry about mom and dad getting up and going out and doing it on their own. Hey, they're probably sitting home in their favorite chair watching TV. Do it in the comfort of your own home, safely, easily, effortlessly with Ellipse.
Good to have you here.
Thank you, Rick.
Wellness Wednesday is the name of the show. Thank you for joining us. I had the next few days off. I just worked 7 days in a row. I'm exhausted. No, I'm feeling great. Hey, what's coming up next, Mr. Producer? Oh, it's a big gourmet holiday. Ooh. Jane Brown and Monifa with today's special value and so much more. It's a 6-hour block and it starts next. Stay tuned.